Oh, hi there. Welcome in. Happy midweek. Also, peace. Thanks for the Prime sub. Whee! It's good to see you, Peace. How are you doing tonight? I feel like I'm here more than this, but whatever, Twitch. Wait, what was your watch streak? 3 stream? Yeah. Yeah, I think maybe you might be onto something with that. Grundy! How's it going? Thank you so much for the bits. Welcome in. I hope you're doing well. We're getting our brain together still, but it's post-work brain, so I'm gonna give myself a little bit of a break on it. I hope your Wednesday's going well, though. What? Did that just... That must have triggered late for some reason, or the sound triggered late. Did you guys hear that? That was weird. Tired, but I'll survive. Stream time. Stream time indeed. This is not what we're starting on. We're starting on frogs, but we'll get there.
I did not. Oh, hi, Mark.
Oh, hi, Mark. I'm in a... Can't talk. I'm in a perpetual state of trying to get my brain working. Yeah, trying to talk against this song, too, is proving to be an interesting thing. So I'm going to turn that down on my end for a moment while I try and say things. Yeah, it's like, I feel like I get the hang of it a little bit, and then something happens where I have to, like, slightly change my thought process, and I'm like, you know, this is impossible, and I don't think we should have to deal with this. So we're just not going to think about it. I do that quite a bit. Fluffy, welcome in! How's it going? Good to see you. Goji! Hello, Digital You. How are you tonight? I guess I say tonight, but it's 6:11 here. We're on the West Coast, though. Let's see. Let's put this on before we forget. I guess I can turn this up now again. I didn't realize this was Beetlejuice at first when I turned it down the first time. Mess. Alright, we're gonna work on some frogs. We did the first 3 drawings for this zine. It has a lot of frogs in it. I think we stepped on 4, though. That's right, we didn't do the little frog legs. I wish we could all see Beetlejuice the Broadway musical. Just, like, go together as a group. That would be interesting. I wonder what the surrounding seats would think. Ooh, that tea is not as warm as it was a little bit ago. Okay, I'm gonna turn this down and then build another layer on top of it. I hope everyone's Wednesday's going well. We're working on a frog zine tonight that we've been working on for the last couple of streams. And then also some of our intermission screens as well. For a little bit longer. Possession. I always thought that was a weird concept. And then talking about it afterwards. As a group would be nicer, but just generally, some of those around us probably saw it 2 to 30 times. I've seen it exactly no times. Exactly none. Let's see here. I think we were in 13 pixels for these other ones, so we'll start with that. So is this musical kind of a cult favorite type thing? Because the only other time that I've heard about Beetlejuice the musical was in the news about a politician getting caught doing something naughty in the audience. But that's my only other reference to this musical other than what you've requested in chat, Peacemaker. So I don't... I didn't know this was such a big thing. Saw it once, had to drive to Syracuse to see it, and the groups around us saw it a few times. Wow. Someone did something naughty? Yeah! Wasn't it the Colorado Lake? Now I gotta look. Wait, are you being sarcastic? Peace? Or do I need to look this up so I can remember who it was? Beetle guys. Lauren Boebert. It was the Colorado lady. Yeah. Oh god, this is a lot of ads. There's a lot of ads on one page. Oh, go away. I'm sorry, Denver. Given the handy, that's right. She was caught given a hand job in the audience at the Beetlejuice the musical. The politician associated with the Beetlejuice Broadway musical is the Republican Congresswoman Lauren Boebert. Yep, that's the one. That's what I'm thinking of. The incident involved accusations of vaping, singing, and recording the show, which led to her being asked to leave the theater. Wait, hold on. There was video, though, of her getting handsy, I thought. Ah, my hair's stuck to the microphone. There we go. I just Googled it. So did I. I ended up on the Denver Post in Adland. Never had frog legs. Chat, have any of you had frog legs before? Do they really taste like chicken? I've had fish tails before, and I was told that fish tails kind of taste like frog legs. Or maybe the other way around. Does it matter in that case? Deep research report in 1 second. What? My trust in this media source is waning. I don't know why I felt like giving him little pointy toes. He's gonna get some, like, grippies on the end of it, but... Unique that is the most backhanded compliment. I got an award in school once for being most unique. Bullshit. Wait, hold on. This is being out of performance. People just vaping inside the theater, which is against the rules, singing loudly and causing disturbance. Use cell phone to take flash photos and record the audience, which is prohibited. Being argued to make it in the midst of do you know why I'm appearing to give the middle finger as she was escorted out? I do remember that video. Gauging what the video appears to show is inappropriate physical contact with her male companion during the show. That's what I was thinking of. Oh, this character. I never thought about them, whether they would, like, keep this song. Whoa. Hey, buddy. I'm not gonna give you food yet. They don't give a fuck about me. They want you out. I'm friends. This video appears to show our male companion fondling. Oh my goodness. Well, yeah, I think that's, I remember that on a couple of like the late shows and stuff. Hey buddy, are you trying to get in the trash can? Because if you are, you probably shouldn't be. Hey, excuse you. I'm sorry. But you can't be down there, biting my toes like that. It's rude. That was a more in-depth search. You were right. It didn't work. We're capitalists. Mm-hmm. Well. Beetlejuice is a shithead. Do cats fight over who gets bottom bunk? Sometimes. Is there a... Oh, there's a Loki in the top bunk. They usually don't fight. Hi, Chevy, by the way. Loki's almost never in the top bunk. Indy's underneath me right now. He's trying to bite my... He's trying to bite my feet. I've actually never seen Loki in the top bunk, though. How's your night going, Chevy? OMG, Huskarl! Welcome in. How you doing? Okay. Zoom out here for a second. Cool. Them some weird frog legs. How long am I on tonight? For the next 2.5 hours. Roughly. If everything goes according to plan. No sounds on the point redemption. Son of a... Okay. Sounds good, Chevy. Ribbit. Oh, that was weird. Did you see that? Okay. When I say deep research, I mean it. I know that. Have you ever had breakfast type of foods as dinner? Yes. What kind of breakfast foods, though? What kind of breakfast for dinner did you have? Because there's different, like, levels. Because, like, technically, cereal for dinner is breakfast for dinner, but it's not, like... It's not breakfast for dinner. It's cereal for dinner. It's like pizza for breakfast. You're not having dinner for breakfast. You're having cold pizza for breakfast. Having pancakes? Oh, fuck yeah. I want pancakes. I think if I remember right, when I was a kid, breakfast for dinner was pancakes, bacon, and eggs. That was the... Wow, those are way too big. Let's try that again. Kind of need to be more attached to the fingers too. They're kind of just like orbs around them. There we go. That feels better. It's kind of like an anti-nail. It's kind of weird. This one's all beefed out. Before I started doing the no gluten thing, I made pretty okay pancakes, but then like after I started using gluten-free, I don't know if I forgot how to make pancakes for some reason, or if gluten-free flour just isn't really good for pancake mixes, but I always burn them. And not like They're kind of like one side is black. I don't know why. I don't feel like I lose track of time that bad, but one side always ends up just little less than edible. This one was kind of turned to the side, so we're gonna do this type of thing. Get the fuck out of here. Oh, that's this character. At the front, the ticket booth. In hell? No, purgatory. That's how you know they're good? By burning the fuck out of it? No. That's not. Huskarl, I don't judge. No, I don't trust your judgment of pancake doneness. I know when I fuck up, and that's a good indicator. So to find out what that inappropriate stuff was, I used AI, which I've been using this week. I need to stop. Dangerous. And it gave you information you really don't need. I don't know if I want to know what that information is. Peace. Nah, Huskarl. 100% bona fide dork. Right here. That's, there's a lot of fucking up. Death is super long. We're coloring these in. They're spots, I promise. Cool. Whoa! Come on now, Huskarl. That's not true. You know that. This is Miss Argentina. She is the receptionist, right? She's blue and she has bright red hair. Like coral hair. Can I have my stabilizer off? I don't need any stabilizing now. Drawing frog legs. Hey, I gave you an estimate of their bust size. Like, I don't need that. Yeah, I don't need that. I don't need that information. That is too... I doubt that it can calculate. I don't want to know. But just based on what AI has seeming to be capable of currently, I don't trust that it gave you an accurate guesstimation. The sad clown! That's a yes. That's a big yes. My manual one would agree. This is why you can't trust robots. Peace, this is what I'm talking about. I don't know if you can trust that answer. This is only because the movie also has an opera song, and I think a clown in it. I don't know. It's been a long time, but this makes me think of Babe. Vesti la Joba? I feel like I pronounced that very wrong. Put on the costume? Oh, god damn. Wouldn't know. Me neither. Is a poignant expression of tragic clown theme where the character Canillo must hide his personal pain from his wife's infidelity and put on a smiling clown's face to perform for the audience. The aria's meaning is about forcing yourself to go on with the show despite being heartbroken inside. Jeebus. That's fucking deep, man. That's a lot of realness going on. No! Stop! That hurts! I don't like it. Does this look weird? Yes, it looks like it's wearing a dress. We're not going to do anything to that one. This gets spots. I think we've been doing the text along with the pictures, so I'll put that in as well. How skinny has the text been, though? Quite a bit smaller. Okay. I feel like this is skinnier writing than it was. Oh, a lot skinnier. Okay. It's probably 13 then? Pagliacci premiered at the Teatro dal Verme. I don't trust any of my syllables on that one. In Milan on 21 May 1892. My brain read that as 1982 at first, and I was imagining Pagliacci in a very different light. Neon, to be specific. Would it be Luciano or Luciano? How do I always fuck up drawing these, but let's see if I can. Is that how you draw an ampersand? It looks kind of right, but it also looks too pretzel-y. Up and around. I guess so. Lucci! Luciano Pavarotti was one of the most acclaimed tenors. He was also called King of the High Seas. That's clever. I like that. Pestrid. Let's move this down. We got a little too much room up at the top, and Pestered is like squished down at the bottom, so we're gonna just move everything up. He had 7 Grammys, 2 Emmys, and a bunch of other awards and titles. Damn. Wait, hold on. When did the... Hold on. I gotta see dates here. He premiered in 1892. When did the Emmys and the Grammys start? I guess I didn't really think they were anything recent, because they're not, but I never thought about how old they are. He was given... They've been around a while, clearly. He was given the title as one of the United Nations Messenger of Peace in 1998. What does that entail? What does that mean? Gonna move this down just a little bit more. I think that's probably one of my favorite pages that we've done so far. Just the way it's set up. I used to listen to him and Placido Domingo back in the 80s when I was a toddler. Spinning records as a toddler? Damn. Impressive. I first heard Luciano Pavarotti from Pagliacci. Wait. But that's a name that you've requested also before, and we've gone into Pagliacci, who's different from Pavarotti. Those names are very similar. Oh, my dad is a very cultured man. Had some assistance with the record player. It makes sense. For drawing. Cool. Oh, I thought 5 was the one of the frog in the helmet. I was wrong. Let's go. Oh, we're already in 13. Never mind. There's an asteroid named after him. It's called 5203 Pavarotti. What do the numbers mean? For asteroids, I need some stabilization. All the leaves over here. God damn. Let's do these a little smaller. So, he has a Hollywood Walk of Fame star awarded to him posthumously in 2022. Why in 22? Is there a waiting list for, like, posthumous stars? Or, like, I wonder what kind of, like, panel that goes in front of. Like, who gets a star after they've died? I don't know this. Fucking love V. It's the 5th of November. Gotta have a V for Vendetta GIF. I almost said clip. Different. For today. Number 5203 in the asteroid name. 5203 Pavarotti is the official permanent catalog number as assigned by the International Astronomical Union. DEL. Minor Planet Setter. MPC. I see. I always wondered why they had numbers in front of cool names. I haven't seen this movie in forever. remember it invaded my dreams for a while after I watched it, though. Well, hello. Would you like to come up? Come on. It's okay. To help him now. Come on, dude. I believe in you. No? Come on. Weirdo. There was this period of time right after... Oh, that's it? Okay. And he's gone again. Like, right after I graduated high school that I got really into bluegrass. For some reason. It's like all I listened to for like fucking months. I remember getting really into this song. Maybe not the movie so much. I've only seen the movie a couple times, but I remember the music. Idaho's a weird place, man. Oh, Oscar, is that the one with the kids singing? That is the straightest cattail. Oops. There we go. He'll meet you on God's golden shore. Many rules for Hollywood Star, but you need to be sponsored. They only choose so many at a time, and if you aren't chosen, you have to resubmit. And if it's posthumously, you have to wait 2 years to even petition as a dead person. When chosen, you have 2 years to schedule the ceremony, and if you fail to schedule it, you must start over again. God damn. So it's just a lot of waiting. What's with the spoil? What do you mean what's with the spoiling? It's in chat. Everyone can read it. Or are you talking about the song itself? From a movie that came out when? There's lurkers. Okay, that's right. That's true. Just saying it was public information. I didn't know there were beans being spilled. That's... Oh no, we got some little stuff down here. And then they all died. A little bleak, really. I fucking loved those movies when they came out. She's a black belt in karate. Oops. No more tea. I guess water's important too. Hydrate, chat. Oops. That's right, Huscaro. Cheers. I'll do it again. There's a cord there somewhere, but I can't see. Oh, there it is. That's weird. I've never seen, or so far, I guess, because it hasn't been up very long. I haven't seen Loki in that top bunk. Nah, that's weird. Is your phone suspiciously unavailable? Oops. Wow, wow, wow. Wow, wow, wow. Robots feed me. Oops. Why would a robot eat a person? I can't get the calories, so why? Yeah, I think my phone is about to die. Yeah. Yeah. That's a shame. In one prefecture in Japan, near sightings have reached 8,000, 5 times greater than usual, resulting in 4 deaths and 50 injuries since May. So the government is sending in the Japanese self-defense forces, specifically... Wait. Hold on. Bear sightings! Okay, I was trying to figure out where in that message that bear went. Japan bear sightings have reached 8,000, 5 times greater than usual. Japan ground self-defense force to fight bears? Alright, troops. We know we've trained you to fight men, but, boy, we got a curveball for you. 8,000 in Akita Prefecture alone. Where did they all come from? Did bears just have a really good spring? Like, how do you get to that point? I don't think I'm gonna be able to do that. I like the tops being all spiky though. Nature? Well, I know how the bears got there, like, generally speaking. You really want that grass to be perfect? Yeah. I might obsess a little bit on stupid things. Experts attribute it to the ever-shrinking rural population due to age and climate change for food scarcity. Experts attribute it to the ever-shrinking rural population due to age. The bears are aging, or the people in the rural areas are aging? So they're, like, coming further in. I don't know what that was. Is there a Goji out here? Whoa. Indy. I don't trust that at all. The people. Okay, it's Japan. I assumed it was the people. But since we were talking about bears, and I know that, like, humans encroach on bears land, and so what if the bears were just getting old and they were having to move further closer to human? I don't know. I don't know. I just had to clarify. Person like Iron Mouse's cover? I think this is the only cover I've... Well, I've heard some, like, Vaporwave, like, remix covers of this. But no, like, covers of it. It's a long-ass lily pad, Kay. Hey, Andy. You can come up here, it's okay. Come here. Whoa. Whoa. Have vengeance. Welcome in. Happy Wednesday. How you doing? That's what I thought. Knew he was gonna do it. Little sneaky bastard back there. Doing good. You didn't heard the fart.
I will send you to Jesus.
Okay, well. Maybe before we do that, we just chill for a second. It's weird. Hey, Vengeance, fart again. Also, a trank gun takes between 4 to 15 minutes to take effect, and during that period, you now have an agitated bear. 4 to 15 minutes? But, like, they're slowly... Did you hear that? They're slowly losing their ability to agitate, though. It might be kind of like a violent downhill, because there's claws, but at least they're, like, slowing down, right? Okay, cool. I had the wrong source muted for something else. Are you just... Did you just camp out behind me and take a bath? What do you... Oh, you can't... Hey! I have about a fifth of my chair right now. Because anyone is wondering why I'm wrestling with my cat so much. The cat has decided that... Yeah, that little tiny thing is now this Chumbawamba, and he takes up space. I know, I pet you. How dare I? Hi, Fluffy. I demand love, mother. He gets so much love. It's weird. His face is catching up with the rest of him. He doesn't have like a kitten face anymore. He's starting to have like a cat face, and it's strange. He's starting to look like proportionate. How's your Wednesday going, Fluffy? He's a big boy now. Yeah, he is that. Okay, and I think from here on out, I'm gonna need to do a different layer, because otherwise I'm just gonna mess everything up. Maybe I will for the heck of it. Why not? When a bear is shot with a tranquilizer... This conversation has gone so far. Me and some of your IRL friends were hanging out laughing at the crudest jokes tonight. Your face still hurts from laughing so hard. Those are fun. Those are always fun times. When you laugh so hard, your face, like, you feel sore afterwards. When a bear is shot with a tranquilizer dart, containing all of those things. It undergoes a predictable sequence of physiological and behavior stages of these. Okay, so it gets time and varies by factors such as species, size, age, all of its stuff. Drug dosage, emergency 4 to 15 minutes. Full immobilization 5 to 20 minutes. Right, Ascaro? What are those? What are those? I is good. I think I'm good. I think so, at least. Today at work, I forgot that I was off earlier than I usually am. And I almost stayed an extra hour and a half. I didn't, but... that was like the only weird thing that happened today. It was a very, very strangely normal day for me today. Fluffy. Shot placement matters too. Hit bone or a fattier location, and then it's ineffective. Why do they... into a fattier area? Then why do some injections go, like, in your butt cheek when you get them? Like, why would any sort of injection go in your butt cheek? If it's... because that's like a fatty area, so I'm suspicious. If it's taking full effect, the first 2 minutes are the most dangerous because it's a fully alert, angry, and panicked. Yeah. Just got stung by the biggest bee it's ever not seen. A lot of the jokes I can't repeat here. 5 dudes from the Midwest hanging out at the bar restaurant is fun, but dangerous mix. Probably for the best. Vengeance. Different things do different things. Very true. Very true. Let's draw this frog boy on here. Indy, I don't trust you. I don't know why you came up from under there like that, but... ribbit! Frog spotted. This is a very slim frog. We need to pH frog him up. There we go. Kind of like that. Oh, his shoulder's higher on this side too. Calm down, bro. I like him. He's cute. Even though I'm just a frog, I'm gonna put some designs on these lily pads though. Why am I taking depression meds for your IBS? I don't know. Why am I taking fibromyalgia medication for migraines? I don't know, but science, I guess. Chemistry. The answer is because there are receptors in the intestines that would absorb the thing. Ah. That was because someone said absorb. What was that? That was our door. I think Indy's playing with our doorbell. It's giving SpongeBob. Let's try this again. Drank way too much iced tea tonight. Oh no! What happens now? What are we listening to? I don't think I'm familiar with this, Fluffy. Probably don't do that, Vengeance. I didn't pay attention and almost requested that myself. What is this? What is this? Wait, this is Iron Mouse? But Starlight Daryl. Now I'm confused. We're missing the front one on there. That's why it doesn't look right. She was classically trained opera singer before Big Sick. I believe Starlight Daryl wrote it specifically with hopes she would sing it. Oh, I see. Okay. Yeah, that is quite a voice. My goodness. Oh my goodness. That was so fast. Even though I'm just a frog. Okay. 13. Knowing her backstory makes this stuff a hit more emotionally for you. Wrong layer. I feel like I'm writing this a lot bigger than I was before. Oh shit, we got ads in 20 seconds. We can finish though. Wow. Damn. And with that, we go to ads. Holy shit. Alright. Getting weird, I see. I guess that's fine. I guess I'll allow it. Just this once, though. Just this once. Oh, they're running around because Goji's in the kitchen right now. Doing their thing. The cam's on. But nobody's home except me. Hey. How's it going? Nuka, welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. Thanks for the contributions. Ads are done. Yeah, they were. Goji and I were otherwise occupied for a moment. Previously bedridden, she can now walk in her house without the need of a walker. She still has a tube in her chest to administer meds, and I would assume that includes her immunoglobulin replacement therapy infusions. She couldn't eat solid food. Wait, fans. Oh, this is the singer lady. Got it. Antibiotics fight off infection. Oh shit. Lung infection. Lost her voice. Working it for years. Yeah, no kidding. Wow. Damn. Yeah, she has an amazing voice. Hello. You're good. This is good. Thanks for the contribution, Vengeance. Also, Goji, thank you for filling the kettle. Alright, even though I'm just a frog, is where we left off. That looked gross though, so. Oops. I think I was doing those kinds of A's. That would be weird. Switch nothing in the book except for the font of the A's. Vengeance. So I get a tiny bit teary-eyed when I hear some of her performances, knowing where she came from. Yeah, no kidding, Peace. The context, she's also very spicy Puerto Rican. And we're almost done with the painting stream. At 94%. Ooh. I'm excited to work on that big painting again. I'm still trying to figure out what I want to do next with it. Because right now it's the hands. And they're holding the pearls. And one of them's falling. But there's no, like, context that there's a floor or anything, so maybe, like, some light down below. I don't know what else to add to it, though. So, or if anything needs to be added to it. Maybe, like, a border for it. But I'm not sure what else. We might end up starting something new on our painting day. I have another giant canvas like that I haven't painted on. It's kind of trashed. Like, it's got scuffs and stuff on it, and it's kind of old and has been living in my laundry room for a bit. But I do have paint that I also need to use that's old. So, old paint, shitty canvas. Who knows? I wrote one of these severely bigger than the other one. Where are you? What are you doing? Is it just you? No? Oh, no, it's both of you. Sorry, Loki. You okay? Loki. Oh, okay, you were fine. You were just sitting like a gargoyle and... Yeah? You know how cats can just like sometimes get possessed for a moment and do nothing but like just stare at you or stare into space and like they're petrified? Loki just pulled one of those on me from a corner of the kitchen where he's this little tiny shadow monster. I thought he was stuck for a moment. Ooh, can I hook these? Imagine if Diablo Swing Orchestra was the soundtrack of snowboarding. There's no reason it can't be the soundtrack for snowboarding. Oh, well... Okay, although I like... Oh, shit. Although I like that, I don't think it's going to work for this page. Because it needs to be more symmetrical, so... No hooking letters together. Wah wah. Cool, that's fine. Might make it a little bigger. This. Right here. Affinity Y. I hope Affinity doesn't start, like, degrading the longer I don't upgrade it. It shouldn't, because there's no, like, subscription around it, but since they started adding AI, I think it was Agent that was talking about that Canva owns it now, which I'm kind of upset about. That'd be so much fun. I just love that band. They're fun. They have such a range of sounds, too. Okay, so these go together. This is 5 drawing. So this is going to be Frogzine pages 1. I'm going to do like every 5 pages because the last, the dumpster zine that we did with all the different like body parts and garbage and jack-o'-lanterns and whatever else was in that dumpster zine that we did. I did all of those pages, like all the drawings on one document. And I don't think it liked that too much because that was a lot. So we're going to split it up into 5 pages and start a new document for this. New. What was that, 5.5? Nope. Right. Oh, there it goes. That was weird. Do you have to be connected to use it? I don't think so, Kojima, because no, I don't think so, because I have to download the updates for it. And there's no like online like there's a website I can go to with like tutorials and stuff, but there's no like online dashboard for it or anything like that. Got any grapes? Open recent. I need the one with all of them. This one. We need to grab the next 5 pages. What? Oops. No. Affinity, why? There we go. Sounds pretty good. Oh, grapes? We have grapes. If you want them. I got really excited about that. I forgot we had grapes. And I waddled away, waddle waddle, till the very next day. Waddle waddle. Okay, this is going to be page 6, so I don't forget which page is which. They should stay in order, but I don't trust that with myself, so we're gonna label them anyway. Till the very next day. I thought I had a hair tie in here, but I don't. My hair is getting to the point where, like, in length, to where it just, like, hangs all the way over my tablet when I try and work on stuff. It's going behind my headphones. Okay, let's do this. I'm gonna be tempted to draw pennies, but I have to draw dimes. Chat, don't let me forget. No pennies. They're discontinued. I think I like this frog. He's living his best life. And this guy. Oh, this is the double page. The other one's gonna be the thought bubble, I think. Yep. I wonder why I did that. I drew the text outside of the thought bubble. That doesn't make sense, Pascal. Six, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, here's the helmet. This little cute guy. Maybe it is just one very shape-shifty frog throughout the entire thing. None of these frogs look the same. Page 10. Yes. Vengeance. Can I help you? Nothing? Are you sure? Oops. Because I'm not so sure. Moonflower! Hello, good night. Hope you have fantastic sleeps. Thanks for being here. Look at this dork of a fly. Let's fix your wings, buddy. We're very aerodynamic there. What do flies look like? Hold on. I know they're like 99% eye. Mongoose, that's a very interesting question. To follow hello, especially. Welcome in. Happy Wednesday. House fly, I guess. Oh, they got little tiny wings. Hold on, I was drawing my wings wrong. So they're like this. And they got this kind of weird head. Why does it look like... Hold on. Excuse you, Vengeance. I don't know if you can see this. Yeah, this drawing of this housefly right here. It has 4 legs. Am I looking at that wrong? Is it supposed to just have like the 2 front legs? Or did they... Or the computer, I guess, misdraw this specimen of a housefly? Sorry, Vengeance, I slipped. Okay. No, that one looks like it has 4 legs too. It must just be the 2 front legs, like the way it's angled. I don't like it. Let's draw one from the top. Whoa, that scared me. That made me jump. Saw a header something to the effect, will I croak in my own bog? Hence, if we're talking about a frog croaking in a bog, I ask you, does a frog live in acidic areas? Ooh, okay. I see where you're going with this. I don't know. I don't know. So the essential question is, do frogs live in bogs to be able to croak in them? Which begs the question, can a frog have ownership of a bog? Let's open up a whole new can of flies. What? Oh. Let's... Maybe like that, and then this one kind of like comes forward. Okay, so from this side, they're kind of... I didn't draw these right at all. Look at this guy. He doesn't even have a body. He's just one giant eyeball and some French fries for wings, I think. Sometimes my sketches crack me up. Like, what's this? This guy's salad fingers with wings. Beautiful. It's a dog park! Where the dogs are! Where, what? Huh? Chevy! I'm drawing flies, not dogs. Also, welcome back. Welcome back. Chat's been up to stuff. Fluffy, thank you for the cleanup. I appreciate that. Keeping chat spotless. Wait, how did I draw? Wait, okay, hold on. Go back here. I'm having to flip this in my head, and it's not working very well. So like this. And they kind of got... the wings under here like this. And then the rest of their body comes around like that. And then they have the weirdest head in the world. Two giant mirror balls. Need to update commands list. Dance. Dance 3. Dance. Wait. For what? So you can have a dance? I think there's this one. I think there's this one? No, that one doesn't work yet. Drinking, drinking, drinking. That one works. That one definitely works. Totodile! What's going on? Welcome in. I'm drawing flies poorly. We're trying our best, but I don't know if our best is gonna do us on this one. Because we also gotta draw dimes. Wait, PS2 didn't work? That shouldn't be the case. That's weird. Did you hear that second one? Vomit? Mongoose, why? Absolutely not. Oh, Chevy, we do have this one. Don't ask why, but we do. So there's that. Nope. Wait, so hold on. Why a fried pickle? It's a chicken nugget. I didn't see where that came up on. Challenge should be... Prove it. Prove that it's a chicken nugget. It is. Look at it. That's a nugget. Fingers and eyes. Mongoose. That's rude. You need an artist for Sally Face 2? I think your art style would be a great fit for the game. Have you considered it? I don't know what Sally Face 2 is. Totoro. At least I don't recognize the name. Anti-disestablishmentarianism. I gotta get that one, Mongoose. It's a good idea. Everyone will know that. What are all my commands that I have? Because I have some of them back because I brought everything to StreamerBot. But let's see here. Actions. Where's my commands? Yeah, last night was some pretty good news, I think. Dog Park. Frog honk. This one. Oh, that one does work. I forgot. I changed the sound on it. Okay, so Miss Me is a command now. It's no longer a redemption. Excuse me. Fluffy, can I say this out loud? Before I try and say this. Am I allowed to say this out loud? On the internet? Crochet, welcome in. How's it going? You're still alive. This is good. I'm glad you're still alive. It's good to hear from you. Boo! Wait, Boo! Both your dogs tracked white paint all over your living room today. Oh, Boo! Call it an artistic flair. Hopefully you have white carpet in the living room. I'm sorry that happened. It's good to see you, though. I'm glad you're here. Other than the paint spilling thing, how has your week been? Yes, you can. Okay. Exclamation point. Uh-huh. Rindfleisch Ticketjerung Zuber Waschung Saufgabenüter Bertragung Gessens. I feel like I just stumbled through a field of tires. No! Kay made an attempt. Kay did not make a good attempt. That didn't need to be quoted. Ooh, I'm still alive. Totodile, you are. This is good. I'm proud of you too. Alright, I'm getting this whole fly thing down. This one does that because we're seeing it from the side. And then the weirdest looking face I've ever seen. It wasn't too bad, Fluffy. You don't have to be nice. You don't have to be nice. It's okay. Tomato Seed. I'm sorry I missed your chat on YouTube. Here doing homework, so I won't talk much, but I'm here, so I thought I'd let you know. And you have to go now. I don't know when you had to go. I'm so sorry I missed your message, but thanks for stopping by. Thanks for being here. Sounds like, wait, sounds like Cheeto Miser trying to say Yosemite. Hey, I'd like to think I gave a little bit more of an honest effort, and I did not intend or pretend to know what I was doing. All these peeps alive and you only exist, this sucks. Wait, but you're alive too. You're alive too, Mongoose. I've been moderately productive, thanks. Feeling quite smug about it. Well, that's a good thing. You can feel smug about your work. Is this like a new endeavor or something that you've been working on for a while? This guy's got way too big eyes. Nope. I split the words apart, okay? I'll split, okay. Rindfleisch, which sounds like rind flesh. which sounds like you're rending flesh, like tearing it apart in my head. Etiketterungs, Überwachungs, Aufgaben, Übertragungsgesetz. German words? I think so. Pretty sure. Yes. Given that it's fluffy. Beef Labeling Monitoring Task Delegation Act? Huh? Didn't expect that. Splitting it apart is easier. Fleisch? Not Fleisch? Oh, because it's E before I, not I before E. I see. Fleisch is what I thought that sounded like. Thank you. I forgot his legs. I think I'll put a leg over here too for him. Do you have any more? Okay, the rest are dimes. Ooh, that's way too small. Let's do 3 maybe? Nope. Nope. Wrong decision. Yeah. The law concerning the delegation of duties for the supervision of cattle marking and the labeling of beef. And this is a, I'm assuming, common title? What? My German sucks, but I'm trying as well. Privately? I don't know. Your guess was in chat. Yes, that. There we go. It's not in the dictionary anymore because it's no longer needed. Rest in peace. Wait, hold on. So when words become no longer needed, they get ousted from the dictionary? I thought like the dictionary was just like all the words. I thought that's where we kept the words, not where we like qualified the words. Quick, hey, what president is on the dime? I can't. I don't know. All I can think about is pennies right now. Pennies F. Lincoln. Jackson? No, not Jackson. Who's the other guy? Jefferson is on the nickel. Wait, the dime doesn't have a president. It has the wheat thingies. Due to the nature of the German language and its use of compound words, theoretically there is no limit to how long a word can be, as new nouns can always be added. Yeah, like building blocks. Is that not what it is? Is it not wheat stalks? It's FDI. Is it really? Wait, hold on. I gotta look up a picture of a dime. I needed to anyway because I'm drawing them, but... trying to find a good picture. Hold on. Guess there's not really a sight on them. I'm gonna erase that shadow. I didn't like it. Oh, they're different plants! Okay, I haven't looked at a dime really that close, I guess. Okay, FDR. I can remember that. It's Tom Hanks. With that jawline? Okay. He's been on it since 46. Who was on it before that? Before FDR? Oh, I should have read further down. Sorry, Peace. If the dictionary had every word, the book would be endless. There would be an end. Not like every language. Do dime have ridged or smoothed edges? Well, we know that now. They have ridged edges, which is why I needed to add that to my picture. Why do you know so much about dimes off the top of your head, Chevy? Ridged for Nuka. That song was on your Hello Kitty MP3 player as I was a kid. This one or the one before? Do you know why? Gonna say no. I do not. I thought these were wheat. I thought these were wheat stalks, but they're not. They're different. There's like 3 different flowers. I think as a kid I thought there was celery too at one point. For some reason. This one. Nice. That's a vibe. That's a mood. If no one's ever removed the English dictionary visualizer, possibly in the millions by including every archaic term, technical jargon, and neologism ever created, the exact number is impossible to know because the exact defining a word is problematic and the language continues to grow constantly with new words being coined. For example, including every scientific and technical term would add a significant number to the count. Okay, that's fair. That's okay. You have a point, Peace, but there wouldn't be endless. There would be an end. Ridged edges are on coins, so blind people can tell what they're holding. Oh. Didn't know that. Culture. Evolution. Grunstuck Sverken Hersgen Mingang Sundang Gikait Supertragung Sverdenung. Nope. I chewed my way through that. About having scientific words. Oh, all of the... Wait. That's more encyclopedia, though. My hand twitched. Darn it. There we go. That's better. Seven. 7 seems like a good number. Oh, my brain. Last of my 2 neurons have died. What? Why, Totodile? What do you do now? I don't think I know what that is, Chevy. The fuck? I'm sorry. I don't know what that is. The longest word is the name of a protein and is the chemical name for the protein titin, which has 189,819 letters. That is a dyslexic nightmare, that number. It is technically a name describing the protein's complete amino acid sequence. Saying the full chemical name for Titan, the largest known protein, would take about 3 to 3.5 hours and would occupy 21 to 57 pages of text depending on font size and formatting. That's not a name. That's not convenient. Names are supposed to be at least like somewhat convenient to identify what something is. You cannot have a book as a name. I guess technically you can, but I understand Google exists, Chevy, but you brought it up. So I thought you wanted to talk about it. Titan is Titan to you? It looks like Titan. You don't listen. No. Wait, hold on. Your last 2 neurons have died. No. What? I'm so confused. Totodile, are you okay? What happened to your neurons? You don't get to make the rules on science. Says you. Peace. I have... Just go up top, buddy. You were up there earlier. No? Alright, that's fine. Titan is not Titan. Is it Titan? Titan? Need creator reward. Cade's stream saying that one damn German name. Titan? It looks like an Apex Twin logo, I guess. The dime does? Well, let's give it some fire. That'll help. We're gonna call that a plant. Shit, I'm wrong. Titan does sound like Titan. Fuck. Oh, really? This feeling that I'm having. Satisfaction. Weird. What else would it have been, though? I'm curious. The full name of Titan isn't German. It's a scientific name, no particular language. Science language. Does it have numbers in it? Because if it has numbers in it, it's definitely not a name. Fucking text. Text. 1 dime. Something about United. Yep, that's a dime. Let's make more of them. Whoa, what? Oh, it separated everything out. Weird. Know the full name of Protein Titan. The Protein Titan, when written out as a sequence of its amino acids according to IUPAC nomenclature rules, does not contain any numbers. The name consists solely of the concatenated names of its constituent amino acids, but having numbers nor not doesn't matter. It's still its name. I don't like that rule. Can I do this? Hell yeah. Oops. No, I cannot. Let's... Wait! Why, though? I just want it copied. Rude. Okay, deselect that then, I guess. That was strange. Okay. Having numbers or not doesn't matter. It's still its name. You back and suck it. We're calling Titan Bob 45 from now on. Short, simple, to the point. Sounds kind of like a radio station. I don't know why that's a plus, but it is. That didn't work out quite like I wanted it to. Ah! Avatar! Okay. I think these are a little too big, too. Smaller. Dime size. Convenient. 10 cents. Cool. I think I'm gonna move that entire picture up so we can fit the words on there a little more centered. Wait, hold on. This might fair. I'm trying to share its chemical formula. That's a lot of numbers and letters and symbols. Nope, I broke it. It's alright. It's alright. You tried. Peace. Gary's a good name. Gary is a good name. Why doesn't Top Bunk have a comfy quilt? What do you mean? Top Bunk does have a comfy quilt. I think there's a cat down there. Can't tell though. Yeah, it does. There's a bed underneath. This is like a flannel type, like a long piece of fabric that's all bundled up, and there's a bed underneath it too. How did you do that? Peace, that's cool. Indy's decided that he likes the bottom bunk though now. Let's move these flies up. Okay, cool. I have many converters and translators at my disposal. I can bring out cuneiform if you'd like. No, that's okay. I think I'm alright. I'm all right without the cuneiform tonight, just to, you know, rest the part of my brain that knows how to read cuneiform. It's just been overworked from all the research I've been doing. Why you gotta kill flies? 'Cause I'm a frog. That's what this zine's about, being a frog. Want to see a very troubled frog? That perhaps might have seen too much already. He's warn you, he's emotional. Want some Babylonian tunes? I don't know if I want Babylonian tunes. Look at him. Look into those eyes. Frog knows things. Has seen things. Dark, evil, soulless eyes. Not because it was born without a soul, but because its soul was taken from it. Yeah, that about sums that up. The caption to that one is a cheery, I know I don't have a lot of time before I might be dead. So, it's a happy page. It's a happy page in there. But, I mean, we have other ones. We've got, this nice little frog scene. We have a jacked frog leg. Oh, shit, and we are in ads as well. Rain, welcome in. I'll be right back. See you in a moment. What's a glitch in the Matrix? What specifically do you think is a glitch in the Matrix right now? Also, look at that raccoon! Yeah, he's a little bit of a... My sibling drew the same connection the other day when I shared a video with them of that big boy. Yeah, I'm glad the cat cam works on the intermission screens too. Nervously sipping pre-made sweet tea because it has a hint of lemon. However, lemon is not in the description on the bottle. That's concerning, Rain. Are you sure it's lemon and not just like super acidicness? Excuse me. Something like this happens. Acidity is a possibility. I was being silly. Remember, you can always skip it if you want. This song? Oh, was this the Babylonian? Hold on. Then you get attacked by a whole bunch of little tiny small characters. Jay showing leg on stream. Who's this Jay you speak of? Whoa. It just proves that I'm not any sort of like waist up robot. I can't guarantee the realness of my cats, but at least I can prove like I move places. I do other things. That tea is shaky. Let's do that again. Why would I skip that? Nah, you requested it. You gotta listen to it. It's approximately 3,424 years old. Approximately. What's the margin of error for something like that? Oops. Hey. I saw that. Why frog have missing toe? Why frog have missing toe? On this one? Oh, I guess it doesn't have... Could you not do that, please? You don't need in there. I'm sorry. I don't know. Maybe he was just born that way. I don't really know, though. Do all frogs have 4 fingers and like a thumb thing going on? Oops. Oops. Hey. Excuse you. Frogs are like squirrels? What do you mean frogs are like squirrels? Said approximately 1400 BCE, so it took 1400 and today year, and that's about it. But it could be like 3524 or maybe 3399 or whatever number you feel like within 15th to 13th century BCE. Thank you for options. Four digits on forelegs, 5 digits on hind legs. Oh, so it could have just been a foreleg situation and not a hind leg situation. I had variety in my frog legs. Let's do that. Just a little closer up. Everything's a little more squished on the other pages, so I don't want this like too far down. It's not quite straight though. I think I overcorrected. Better. Better. If Loki were a Bon Jovi song, he would be... oh. Whoops. Caught in the act. If Loki were a Bon Jovi song, he would be... It's my life. He'd probably be It's My Life, because he don't give a fuck. You don't give one. Not one single flying one. He doesn't. He kind of has that now or never type sense about him, too. I'm gonna go with It's My Life. The world's oldest surviving substantially complete piece of notated music. On cuneiform, some motherfuckers out there translated that song into a playable form, and some others fucking played that thing on today time. Played that thing in today times. In the actual today times? Oh, that eraser is way too small. Let's go 5. Gonna give him big old bug eyes. Because he's a bug. Today Times New Roman. Ah, I see what you did there. Maybe we'll see just like a little bit of the other eye. Not a ton though. Too much. I like him. He's cute. Let's give him little pointy fingers. It's a fair kitty song. It's My Life, but can I offer another tune for his fancy? Let the bodies hit the floor. You talking about Loki? Yeah. That checks out. Look at him. He doesn't really even fit in the top bed I made for Indy, and he's still a little bit smaller than Loki. He's trying to fit in like a kitten-sized bed under that thing. He's doing the best he can. He would. That would be based on the like human persona that we have made for Loki. That fits. Today's Times New Roman Catholic. Today Times New Roman Catholic Church. Why is it so hard to say? Today Times New Roman Catholic Church. What comes after that? Pew. Ah. Today Times New Roman Catholic Church. Pew pew. Star Wars. One. Nothing wrong with me. Yeah. Also comes to mind, I sit in my desolate space. No lights, no music, just anger. I killed everyone, but I'm getting better. We need, I don't know what kind of pointy feet I want to give him. I tried to do like little tiny foots. Didn't work out too well. That looks dangerous. It's not very housefly, but I still kind of like it. Something's got to give. Mm-hmm. This is what him too. Has to go on. Let me hear you screaming. Now is a new song we wrote inspired by. It's called Wonderwall. Nebuchadnezzar 2. I said that very wrong. There's a D in there somewhere. Kind of want to give their wings tiny veins, so you can kind of see, like actual fly wings. I don't know. Is that too weird? Too tiny? Flies wear Nike. That's right. Look at them swooshes. Them Nike stilettos. Is that you? What are you doing? Is that my sock? Oh, where'd you find this? Where'd you find this? Nebuchadnezzar. Nebuchadnezzar? Nebuchadnezzar. Ebenezer. Nebuchadnezzar. This is getting further and further from the tree. Would you like this? I think my tripod keeps getting moved. Knocked a little bit. Oh, I see what's happening. Nebuchadnezzar, matey. Yeah, that. This time I pronounced words right. The balls? Oh my goodness. The walls of Babylon, not the balls of Babylon. Different story. Were built by the Neo-Babylonian Empire, with the most famous builder being Nebuchadnezzar II, to serve as a defensive system and a display of the city's power and architectural prowess. I see. Too bad Loki never wore his lion ears. Yeah, he was not a fan of that. He was not a fan of that at all. We tried, though. Tried him on Indy, too. Was not having it. Same thing with this one. Looks all gross and swollen eyeball, and then we hollow it out. And Flay has 2 eyes. I really like that one. That one didn't turn out right. There we go. I had to remember where the skull went. We figured it out that the Balls of Babylon is the adult film title. Monty Python's Balls of Babylon. Also, Ugarit was where the Hurrian hymn to Nickel was found. I see. A few years back, a few years back, I had a friend that actually reminds you of me. Oh, we used to take dead flies, and put them in a small, tiny jar. One only fit into it. We wore them as necklaces. Wait, hold on. Wait. These aren't exactly the same, but it's any excuse to show off bugs. So remember that we dissected a butterfly? I put it into a little tiny jar and filled it up with rubbing alcohol so it stays not gross. Would it be Monty Python or Mel Brooks? Ooh, good question. Probably Mel Brooks. I take it back. Yeah, you're right. Where is everything? Indy's trying to put a toy in his bowl. Come here. Let me throw it. Okay. Cool. Okay. So we got this was from. Let's see if that actually helps this time. Holy shit. This is all the butterfly parts from the one butterfly that we dissected. And it lives on a shelf in our frog hallway. So there's that. And you want to start again? Are you ready? Come here. Come here. There you go. Okay. And then I found this. I didn't make this, but this is a honeybee. And it lives in our frog hallway as well. I don't know what it was a specimen for, but yeah, bugs in jars. Bugs in jars are great. Flies has skulls on the outside. Cue the song. I watched you, Jay. I love that song. I pulled your wings off. And I laughed. Monty Python's Nutcrackers at the Babylon Ball. Sounds about right. Damn, sorry. Mutual sharing. Oh, I need to change screens back. How did you, what kind of jar did you put it in? You said it was like super tiny, like it could only fit one, but like, did you like wax seal the top? Was this pirate vibes or mad scientist vibes? But I want to erase my flies. Let me erase my flies. There we go. A funeral. More mad scientist vibes. Fantastic. Excellent. I've always wanted to pin a giant house or garden spider. Me too, kind of. Like, spiders creep me out, But one of the ways that I think I could get over that, there's this place in Portland that does like classes on how to pin bugs, and one of the classes that they do every so often is tarantulas and how to pin a tarantula. There's also one for scorpions, I think, and then frogs, but they're like super expensive. But I've kind of wanted to take the tarantula one just to see if it would help me with my fear of spiders, because I get so annoyed with how afraid of spiders I am. And like maybe if I have to like actually like handle a dead spider and see kind of like how it works, maybe maybe that'll help my brain like realize, you know, they're not gonna eat me in one bite. I don't know. V for Vendetta is being re-released for its 20. I didn't know that. I just knew it was the 5th, so we had to have a V GIF. Thanks for noticing. I was like V's voice. Or set it in resin. Why not both? Pin it and then set it in resin. Keep all the pins in it so it's all like spiky. Spoke to some of the researchers and professors in your building today, and one of them is researching and writing something disputing the belief that chimpanzees create raiding parties to go to war. He says it's not a warlike thing. It's chimps protecting their territory and resources from other groups of chimps, and it's not exactly the same specific marked border. Be more specific. No, similar to nomadic peoples, and the attacks against others is usually a group against an individual to punish them. But he says the gang will come on the one, and they fully comprehend death, so it's easily accidentally kill them. Interesting. Tarantulas smell musty. I don't want to know how you know what a tarantula smells like, Chevy. 21 start. Alright, start with a baby jumping spider. They're too cute to fear. Yeah, see, but they're alive. They're alive and they can move, and jumping spiders can jump. And I just... I don't know. I partially grew up in a house with a lot of jumping spiders. I have trust issues with those motherfuckers. Like, that house had big ones too. Big black and white stripy jumpy spiders. And they were fast. Not sure where the 21 came from. It was a nice addition, Ryan. I liked it. You used to have a pet Texas brown tarantula. My science class in middle school, one of my middle school science classes, had a rose-haired tarantula as the class pet, named Rosie. Go figure. And my seat was next to it for a while, and well, I definitely made... I had to make friends. I had to make friends very quickly. Time for some exposure therapy. Right now? No, not right now. In middle school? Yeah. Where's PCS? We had 2 tarantulas. I had to clean their cage once. I don't remember that. I remember an iguana. Very different from a tarantula, though. The first time I saw a tarantula in person was when one walked into the mess hall when your family and church went camping every summer before school, and it walked in one year, and they had a bowl on top of it and took it outside. Wait, hold on. Oh, and they put a bowl on top of it and took it outside. I've never, other than like in cages or little, you know, habitats or whatever you keep a tarantula in, I have never seen a tarantula like in the wild, I guess. I think Goji has. Goji's lived in the southern parts for a while. But I've never seen it. I've seen some big ass spiders, like I'm in Idaho. There was these big brown house spiders that were always in like the garage of whatever house I lived in. All of them, and they were huge, and I hated them. Truth, Goji, you have seen some tarantulas. caiman croc there too. What's that? What? You catch spiders? Why would you do that, Rain? I draw a proboscis to that. It's just rude, that is. Did I point your phalanges? I didn't. How rude of me. Oops. Took an extra pixel off. Excuse you? What you doing? Exposure therapy complete. How'd I do? Didn't have class pets, but in elementary school in 5th and 6th grade, you brought your pet rat to school. More so in 6th grade, and your teacher even taught classes with your rat on her shoulder. Oh, that's cute. That's cute. What was your rat's name? I remember one time I came to school with a pickle jar full of pollywogs, little baby tadpoles. And they like ended up becoming the class pet. I don't know if my teacher was quite ready for that or if it was planned, but I do remember being sent to school or taking them to school. I don't know if it was a planned thing. I just remember showing up to school and then the teacher taking them away. It was a big pickle jar too. Idaho has brown recluses and hobo spiders and black widders. Well, one of them decided to try and live in my mouth one night. I was not too pleased at that. Whatever those big fuzzy house spiders, brown house spiders are. A flyskeeto! I'm a fly. Flies have proboscises, I think. Hobo spider, brown recluse would have acidified your tongue. Oh, do I want to look up a breathing? Okay. All right. Exposure therapy time. I want to see if this is the type of. Yeah, that's it. That's the one. I don't like spiders. I try really hard. I try so hard. I work with a lot of people who are like, no, catch it, release it outside. And I'm just like, I can't. I can't. Why? Because I will die. I don't want to confine you. By that point, it's scurried off, and now I have to live in fear of my surroundings. Yes, houseflies have a proboscis, which they use to suck up liquids. The specialized mouth part is not a hard biting mouth, but a spongy, flexible tube that they use to ingest their food by first regurgitating saliva onto solid food to liquefy it. So they pre-digest their food. Yummy. Big yummy. Alright, let's give you some pointy legs too. I kind of like the pointy flies. They don't make much sense, but I like them. A brundlefly? What is that? Aren't spiders breathing through their butt? Fluffy. Please walk me through that. What does that... What is a I don't know. Apparently you knew him in college. Basically, they vomit on it and then drink it. Butt air. Bear. Yummy. This guy's got a peg leg. Book lungs. These are plate-like structures located on the spider's abdomen. Air enters. Book lungs are small openings on spiracles. The oxygen for the air passes through the place in the spider's blood trachea. These are thin, tube-like structures that branch out from the book lungs are directly from the spider's body. Ugh. Okay. That's pretty close to butt air, though. It isn't. But it's close. That guy's kind of angry. Ooh, these look very similar. It's weird. That was unintentional. The difference, though, between the unnegative spaced one and the one that's already been done. So they're breathing through their butt cheeks instead. No, Fluffy. They're butt gills. Butt gills. Separate thing. Separate thing. I look like such a badass when you can't see that this glove only has 2 fingers. Like, I look cool from one angle only with this glove on. Excuse me. Brundlefly for president. What is this? Is it gross? We do not separate the butt. We do not separate the spider butt thing, please. Well, what if they have asthma? What if they have asthma and they need help, Fluffy? What then? I don't want. Okay, that one finger could be a gnarly finger. Oh, this under here. Are you talking about my secret? My secret superhero origin story level wound underneath my glove? Could be. Could be the cursed finger that you point at your enemies to shorten their lives. Yes. My pinky of doom. I give them the pinky hammer. It's my good hand. What if they need mouth-to-mouth breathing? Are they sticking their butts together? I have so many questions. They kind of hug, but like with their trunks. All right, Chevy. I don't. Why though? It looks like butt cheeks. Oh, it's a Cronenberg. Oh, it's The Fly. I've seen The Fly once. I didn't remember that's what that was. I haven't seen that in forever. It's been a long time. Why for president, though? I mean, given the options, yeah, okay. Those tusks. Those tusks. Overview, movies played by Seth Brundle, also known as Brundlefly. Oh. Thank you, peace. Grab my strong hand. Scary movie. I forget to take this glove off a lot of the times once I'm off stream. Like, Goji catches me. He's like, "Hey, are you forgetting something? Did you forget to do something when you ended stream there, buddy? Like while I'm making dinner or something?" Oh shit, still have that on. Dig the wiki piece chat thing. You did. Thank you. Damn, Skippy. You gotta protect the nose pickers. It's true. Them's my working fingers. Sorry. I mean, it's true. I just took myself off guard with those words that came out of my mouth in that order. This is kind of a flat fly. It's kind of drawn out a little bit. I wonder if we squish him if he'll look better. Squish. Oh, he does! Good job, little fly. You got really big eyes, but that's alright. Gonna make him look a little bigger. There we go. Okay. Spiky feets. 30 seconds in the penalty box for K. Why? For not remembering that the fly from The Fly wasn't called The Fly? I think the last time I saw anything from The Fly was in middle school when I was working on a paper about the significance of CGI and special effects and how it changed things. I talked a lot about Tron in that, if I remember right. Oh, the nose pickers comment? Yeah, okay, yeah, you're right. Never mind. That makes sense. That checks out. Okay, that looks better. I like that. It's weirding me out how close these two look. Doesn't really look good either. Let's move this. Whee! Let's have you go down here. Kinda wanna move this dime up a little bit. It's not crowding the words. Oops. No, just one of them, please. There we go. Oops. Yeah, I like that better. Let's turn that a little bit, just so it's a little off from the other ones too. Help me! Said the fly, said all of the flies. Stuck with their dimes. It's 40 cents right there. I almost said it was 20 cents. I need sleep. So Final Fantasy... Not Final Fantasy, huh? I immediately saw FF and read it as Final Fantasy. What does that stand for, Chevy? You said in theaters. Okay. Ain't no CGI in 1986 is The Fly. I know, but I was talking about like special effects things that happened prior to CGI. Final Fantasy, the spirit within is rather important to digital media. Oh, so it was! It was Final Fantasy! Okay. Despite it being a flop. I had to read back up further. Sorry. Okay, those matters are part of the working... Wait. First class mining members. Part of the Working Digits Union 411. Specialize in gathering information. Usually fighting Klingons. I like this lore about my two beloved fingers. Fly's practical effects were amazing. I think that one, The Thing, John Carpenter's The Thing was another one that I talked a lot about. American Werewolf in London, I think. That's the one with the transformation scene. But I talked a lot about Tron after it And then I remember my teacher made me switch the theme of my project because, quote, Tron didn't really change the world, so I don't get the point of your paper. So either I went a little too hardcore on one movie in particular, or he missed the point. Oh well. I'm writing on the wall, the whisper in the classroom, without these things I am nothing. Your death will be a tale to frighten children, to make lovers cling closer in their rapture. Come with me and be immortal. Just dropping Tony Todd Candyman quotes. I like it. Rick Baker, the best. I showed Gojima all of the clips from David Letterman the other night of... Am I thinking of the right name? Tom Savini? Yeah, Tom Savini. And like the progressive amount of frustration and anxiety and anger that David Letterman has towards Tom Savini and all of his stupid special effects bullshit and all of his like explosive squibs and blood spatters. I forget how pissed off he gets. Should have talked to a movie expert on that paper. Maybe. Or maybe you just dug Tron. I don't know, man. I was doing a lot of research just on like the first films that were trying to use some sort of computer generated stuff. And that one had like the like really super early polygon shaping and ray tracing in it. I'm gonna save this. I feel like I haven't done that in a bit. Alright, we got a top-down frog. Let's go back up to 13 pixels. Streamer bot, no way. Why have you done this? Oh, there we go. Okay, cool. Tiny Frog or huge leaf? I think this is up to interpretation. Entirely. But I guess, I mean, the whole thing is like just a frog, so maybe regular sized frog. But who knows? In the death there are no accidents, no coincidence, no mishaps, and no escapes. What you have to realize is that we are just a mouse that has a cat. That a cat has by the tail. I read that horribly, I'm sorry. Let's do this on here. Indy, are you eating a box? Hold on. Much me wants protest frog reclining on that leaf and chilling. I mean, this zine might have something to do with that concept, just in general. I mean, I'm using a poem that I wrote, but the creation of the zine itself was kind of inspired. Shit. Guy's getting in those shoelaces. From Night of the Living Dead. Cooper, I've got a shotgun out here. Open this door, you motherfucker. I'll swear to God I'll blow it to shit. Blow it to shit. That is a confident statement. This is something no one's ever heard about. No one's ever seen before. This is hell on earth. Whoa. what to tell you, man. Can't eat cardboard boxes like that. Moderation, man. Mostly. Only mostly. I don't trust the feline under my legs, sorry. Excuse you. Good. Smart decision. Maybe he is a raccoon. Chevy, you might be right. Ribbit. Have a great night, Chevy. Thanks for hanging out. Tomorrow I might be streaming for a few hours. I'm gonna try to do 7 to 9 my time. But that all depends. It's not a night that I usually stream, but I will update in Discord if I do stream tomorrow. If not, I'll be rocksmithing it with Goji on Friday, as far as I'm aware. Anyway. Okay. Big hugs, Chevy. Tony Todd delivered some of the most chilling, poetic, and unforgettable lines in horror, sci-fi, and action gaming. His booming baritone turned simple dialogue into legends. What will they say that I have shed innocent blood? What's blood for if not for shedding? With a hook for a hand, I'll split you from your groin to your gullet. I came for you. God damn. That's intense. Alright, we're gonna draw this fork out. And we're gonna save this bad boy. Cool. That's a frog. I don't know if I... Oh, he does have some front legs there. You were not content with the story, so I was a You didn't believe in me! So I had no choice but to show up here and prove your ass wrong, is what that says. Alright, now he's got some front legs. I'm not here to negotiate, General. I'm here to kick your ass. Beautiful. Beautiful. Alright, let's scroll out on this for a second. Where's my mouse? Cool, so in this zine, we have made it through the first 7 pages out of 20. So we still got our work cut out for us, but got a lot of streams. I'm gonna try and stream more on Tuesdays and Thursdays in the next couple of months. I'm gonna test that out and see how it goes, because I mean, I want to work on this zine more, and dedicating time is difficult for me, so I think stream is a better way to do that. Alright, friends. That being said, I do need to get some food going, and I need to take care of myself and get some sleep tonight. So I think this is where we are going to end it. It is 9 p.m. Pacific time. And yeah, thanks for joining me. Let's see. Yeah, today is Wednesday. So like I said, I'm going to try to be back on tomorrow night, 7 to 9 p.m. Pacific time. But if not, I will be rocksmithing it up with Goji on Friday and back on Saturday. We're doing our Visage stream on Saturday at 3 p.m. as well. So let's see here. I think... Let's see. I like what they're working on. Okay. Let's go ahead. We're gonna raid over into Basalt Art. They make some really cool like pattern designs and work on black canvas. So we're gonna head over there. Thank you so much for hanging out tonight. No pit would be complete without a free, but I'm trying to read quotes and do things at the same time, and I'm getting distracted. All right, cool. I said when the next streams are. We're gonna raid over into Basalt Art. Please use whatever raid emotes you would like to use tonight. Until next time, please take care of yourselves. Check on your neighbors. Don't panic. Drink that water. See you soon.